It's my guy, the Black Amigo.
Hey man, que lo que está pasando, you know what the fuck going on, man. La FAMA Music Group, Rap La Familia, Breaking News, the mixtape. Dig that.
Mr. DJ Knoble, what's happening, man?
Ain't shit, man. Out here in California, trying to put in work, knock down these doors, open it up.
So, like I said, you know, I've been hearing your name popping. I know I seen you when I first came to Houston. You was moving around the city of the H-Town, man. But I started like this last year. I was telling Grizzle, I was like, man, DJ Knoble, man, I'm hearing so much shit about DJ Knoble, like, and what was it like that really? You know, I was asking you, what was it? Was it just you moving out of Houston and coming to LA, going to Vegas, doing these things that made you popular, or what do you think some of the key things that happened?
I think, you know, in Houston, you know, we was doing what we were doing for years, you know, holding down the Houston scene with the cars, the culture, the music, the whole lifestyle shit. You know, we was in the mix, you know, doing it, but it was trying to get to that next level of, you know, opening doors, you know, just trying to get the city, you know, exposed and leave. Like, I felt like I did kind of everything I could do in the city. We had worked with so many different artists. Everybody was coming in the studio. I had recorded everybody, you know, from being on the radio, breaking all these records, helping all these artists get played, you know, changing situations and stuff with being able to break these records on the radio. But I wanted to be able to see the city go farther. And when I came out here, there was really no Houston records popping. And then
Right.
Flick of the Wrist was, Cheddar the Connect was the first like Houston record, you know, that broke national in a minute, you know what I mean, with the DJs and then the mix shows and all.
So would you say that Flick of the Wrist was a changing point for your career?
I think the whole Flick of the Wrist was kind of like, you know, the new a way to get back in the game for Houston. You know, that was one thing, and then everybody started making moves, you know, for the city, you know, opening doors. You know,
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to sound cocky or too confident, man. But you know, if you see him with me, he official. I'm talking about not 1,000, I mean 1,008. I want the whole thing, you dig? Fuck with me.
Yeah. And it was really trying to see the sound, you know, the whole styles, the whole, you know, because everybody's influenced by the whole Houston sound and what we were doing with you know, everything is just the culture. The DJ's the backbone of the culture. The DJ's what makes the shit go around. You know, rest in peace, DJ Screw. Everybody's Screw worked with was popping. Everybody's Screw that was on the Screw tape was popping. You know, he was the lifeline of a whole culture of music, and people's situations changed from just jumping on a Screw tape. And that's kind of where I saw the platform that we could build with the radio show that me and Crisco Kid were doing. And you know, we had done it in Houston, but now I was trying to take it to another level. That's why we came out here to LA and you know, did what we were doing.
Let me ask you this. So was a big step for you to just leave out of Houston and come to LA, right? I mean, it was a risk. I mean, were you kind of like, man, how am I gonna do this, or how did you go about making that step?
Yeah, I mean, leaving Houston, I was pretty much good in Houston. I had clientele. I
In the studio, you was set. Yeah, I seen it.
I had, you know, I was good. You know, so it was like, but it was starting back over, coming out here. When I first came out here, I didn't have really much popping. I didn't have clients. I didn't have people wanting to work. Nobody was fucking with me out here in LA. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get out here, move around, run around the city, touch down with all these DJs, with all these promoters and the strip clubs and the clubs and the, you know, saying the whole city. I was out here by myself moving around.
So who'd you get to, you know, who actually helped you out moving around here?
You know, Crisco is my brother to the end. That's fam. You know what I mean? So when I came, Crisco had already kind of, you know, opened some doors out here by being on the radio and you know, opening the door for me out here. So
he was the plug for you.
Yeah, you know, that's been big, bro.
So like as a DJ, like to tell other DJs, you know, like, you know, if they're watching this interview and they're like, you know, well, fuck, I'm gonna go to LA and do something, like, what's some of the advice you would tell them? Like, you know, so you had first of all, obviously you had a friend that was in the radios, that helped big time, right?
Yeah.
But what is it that makes a DJ special? You know, like, what you know, what kind of advice you can give other people out there that's trying to do what you're doing?
I mean, to me, like, you know, a lot of these DJs and artists, you know, it's important. The DJ-artist relationship is important. So a lot of these DJs only want to support the big artists when they're on, or a lot of these artists only want to fuck with the big DJs, you know what I mean, the guys you know what I'm saying? So it's important, you know what I mean, to build that, you know what I mean, whatever circle of people you have, and build each other up, you know what I'm saying? Make your circle make money, make your people make money, you know what I mean? Build your whole team up. That's what Screw did. He put on, and the whole teammate, you know what I'm saying? The whole team, everybody was getting show money, everybody was getting feature money, everybody was getting deals and endorsements and all kinds of shit. So, you know, I started building with a bunch of producers. I had a few friends that were already producing, a few friends that I grew up with. They were already out here in LA, so I just kind of moved back up with them. They was already fam, been known them 15 years.
What's the biggest song you got right now?
I'm not gonna necessarily say there's a big record, you know what I'm saying, like a big song. There's a lot of songs that are sitting there in the computer. You know, there's a lot of big artists that came through here in the last year, you know what I'm saying, put in work. So, you know, now it's just trying to get them to put out the records, prioritize.
So this is what a DJ Knoble beats right here.
Well, these are a bunch of tracks I put together with like producers that I started working with out here, different musicians. Out here in LA, there's a lot more musicians that are, you know, active, you know. So started linking up, got kind of involved in the whole live scene, the live music scene. You know what I mean? Out here, was doing these artist showcase, they were acoustic artist showcase. So, you know, they were all playing guitar and instruments, and then, you know, from there I started working with a bunch of different people.
And collecting their music,
everybody
getting it out. So basically, when you have a studio, it's the same thing. You got to magnetize people to you. You got to bring people here. Yeah. This is where the shit's at. You want it? Come over here, get it. I got some, and I got some motherfuckers that gave me some. So listen to it.
And being a producer, and then being a producer, like you're taking certain beat makers or certain producers, certain people who play instruments, you're putting this person with this person, bringing these people and having the foundation, the studio, you know what I'm saying, that you invested in putting your bread up to bring all these people together, and that's why you know, are the foundation for, you know, these records to come out and be released and shit like that. So
let me ask you, when you have a guy, just a big artist in there, and he starts rapping and he fucks up or he doesn't sound right, are you the type, you know, say, hey man, do that over, or you wait for their staff to tell them?
Nah, that's why, you know, that's the difference between a beat maker and a producer. A producer gonna go in and tell you how to sing it. Hey, nah, your flow off. You ain't rapping it right. You know, redo it like this. You know, and I can get in the studio with anybody and you know what I'm saying, run the session, like, you know what I'm saying, and control the session to be able to make the best possible music come out. You know what I mean, and create, you know, magic to where you don't just hear the music but you feeling it. You know what I'm saying? That's
you make that
important.
shit. You make it feel it. That's very important.
Yeah, record all this shit. Press record on this shit. Look, this how I feel about this music shit, man. The shit ain't really hard, man. You know what I'm saying? If niggas really gonna come together and get some money, we gonna get some money, and that's just what it is. Making music ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the family and the ties. So I feel like when somebody really fuck with another one, that's when you see them records come out. That's how Khaled and Ross and you'll see, that's how niggas keep each other irrelevant. They really fuck with each other. Fuck all this music shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for a year and a half. I don't really like you niggas. I don't really like this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give me some money about this situation. So, shit, bro, let's do it. I fuck with you. This lad, man. 110, nigga, I'm with it. Love and the chopper come with it. Yeah. Nah, for real. So shit, bro, like, we gonna do it, let's do it.
But see, what I was trying to say right now with this experience I just had with Burner, man, it was a motherfucking experience though. 20 years in the game, I never recorded the way we made these albums. We made this album in one, you know, 2 albums in 3 days, and it was Hempire and Dirty Money. Well, a lot of Hempire was already done, but mainly the Dirty Money album. But the way he did it, man, we sat there 12 hours, 12 to 12 for 3 days, man, and that motherfucker had the banging ass beats, and niggas just went to work and just everybody right, boom, boom, and getting in and out, in and out, in and out. But the vibe was there, you feel me? Like normally motherfuckers book studio time, they might book it one day, then come back and they only do 4, 5, maybe 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? But to have a group of people and have everybody in the building and just listening to it. I've always thought about doing it like that, but I never had until now, and I want to record like that now from now on.
Yeah, man, I seen that nigga.
I ain't gonna draw that. I seen like a lot of big artists. That's how they be cutting their shit. Niggas be in that bitch all day. That's kind of why I be trying to do. Like, it don't matter if it take me all day to do one song. But in my eyes, that bitch gonna be correct.
And I want to say one thing. When I'm talking about going to a studio, I'm talking like the big studios with the big shit. Like it make you feel like you in the presence of greatness right there, ready to just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That element, and then to have everybody in there and the beat just pounding like you in the club as you writing to it. It's just it gives you that power. You know what I'm saying? It was deep, man.
Hey, order that pizza, bro. I'm trying to record, man. I'm getting hungry.
We out of here, man. It's my nigga Grizzle, man. You gonna be seeing more of him. DJ Knoble, man, behind the camera.
Trying to get with the shit.